All right, we're gonna say hello this evening. Man, hold on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something here. Is that screen one? Nope. Hold on. That's screen one. Okay, that is a Roku remote. I am so lazy right now. I downloaded a remote for my PC to mute the TV from the computer room. Just yeah, that's the problem with being smart. You get to be lazy. Okay. Isn't that just the way with smart people, though? They tend to be the laziest SOBs you ever met. They already know the answer to the problem, so there's no need to do the work. That's the problem with smart people, no matter who you think you are. Let me get down in here and get the live chat going here. And I want the multi-stream so I can see everybody, YouTube, and I think so. Politics this week. I've got to do a steady video for, where's it at? A letter. I'm going to hold this up, even though it's got all my writing and stuff on it. From the VA. Oh, let's go up, 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 up. And that way. Oh, is it this way? This way. I want this way. And put all the writing on there. I gotta go scan it in. I want to go scan this thing in because even though I scribbled all over my notes, your VA provider, Howard Rhonda K. And this letter ending from her, okay, my VA primary care, which is Rhonda Howard. She's just a registered nurse. She's not a doctor. I haven't seen a doctor in 25 years. The Hillary Care made sure that there was no doctors allowed to ever treat a human being ever again. Oh, well, that's not true. I saw a doctor today via Skype or whatever the program was. And since he couldn't see me, I had to still drive 45 miles to the pain center and to take blood and piss in a bottle. And I'm sitting there going, why did I agree to a televisit if I still have to drive to the clinic once a month to verify that I'm not a drug seeker or a drug addict? That's, again, welcome to the, you know what, I gotta update the YouTube stuff, guys. I'm sorry, it's always this distraction. YouTube creates its own distractions because I don't have, and why, I got a couple problems. This new PC I built refuses to talk to Wi-Fi. I went and bought, I was like, I don't want to take the motherboard out because I bought one with Wi-Fi built into it so I could save a port. And and so I thought I was being slick. And then hold on, let me go. There's that. Edit. No, I put what I wanted in there. But let me copy that because I'm going to put this at the top of both of my... Guys, I've been playing around in the True Social, and if you're a troll, that's where you want to go. I mean, they will argue with you all freaking day. Some of these guys. Freaking my God. Enough. Man, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you this too. I'm going to go back to screen one. Oops. Go. Okay. See down here in the corner down here. Watch this. I'm going to try and pin this message, but this thing where I can heart somebody's freaking that they put conveniently in the way of this button. So I have to wait for it to scroll in order to. So that when anybody comes in here, the link to True Social's in there. The gaming, it's not gaming. I got to edit that. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. We got that edited. All right. Who's in my chat? Somebody's in my chat. I got two people sitting in here. Oh, they both ran away. No, not both. One. I can never trust the information I'm getting from the inside of my feed anymore. Shut that down. And then I got to go to Twitch TV / GunMuse. I'm going to fix the chat that scrolls up on the screen too. Got a haircut today. Oh, look at that. I got mute site. Okay. There's this. And we're going to go paste. Rewards on channel. Subscribe to earn rewards. Chat. Man, the last couple of lives, somebody's come in there and gave me bits and stuff like that. And I am not dissing Twitch. I just am not familiar with it yet. Chigger, I have in school until the end of next Friday. And he doesn't get out till 8 o'clock at night, and I'm not keeping him that late. Let me see what I got here for Loop Hero claim game. Hold on. We can again bring you guys back up into seeing this stuff. And I got squad on that. Look at that. I didn't go back up in here. Loop Hero claim game. Try that again. Didn't get. Am I logged in? I don't think I'm logged in. Hold on. Yes, I'm logged in. The Armed One King, GOG streamer. Not a GOG streamer, the Armed King. I was the GOG streamer. I still, to this day, own all those freaking keywords. You cannot compete with me if I wanted to go back in there. We're going to go back in there. Matter of fact, with Chigger, we're gonna make him start from scratch. He's going to have no money to play. I'm not gonna finance any gaming for GOG, and he's going to learn and teach at the same time the Guns of Glory platform because I own, and simply because I own their ass. It would be stupid business wise not to take advantage to build another gamer on a game. And the game's changed so much that we can do that. Where the game parallels the Age of Apes, I haven't stopped playing the strategy games. So I do still know all the interactions and the math and stuff like that. Yeah, there was a. Hold on there, Arm One King. Hold on, I'm gonna do you something, man. If I can figure out how, I gotta click here. Can I right click on him? Man, how do I do this? Man, I'm gonna use you as a guinea pig, man. Pin this message, no. Twitch recap 2023. I don't know what that is. What'd you learn there? Gift a sub. If anybody wants to backseat drive me here, I would like to know how to target gift a sub. Gift a specific viewer. There we go. Search for Twitch ID. The One Armed King. Is that him? The One Armed King. Is that you? That's you. Gift tier 1 sub. Pay. Do. Thank you for gifting a sub. Alright, buddy. There you go. Hooked you up. The Arnold King has just subscribed. He didn't do it. I did it. Y'all watch that. I gave a little money away. First guy in there, knew who I was. The how do you not give him something for being that guy, right? I mean, it's been, yeah. The was in your statement was not to be rude. I'm assuming because at the end of the day, I went blind for a couple of years, and it was after I was already killing freaking, I was trashing those guys. Look at this mess I got on my screen over here. Hold on, let me clean this up. And turn that off. There we go. And dink, dink. I hear a cat getting fucked with. Pepper, don't fuck with the cat. Pepper, weren't you supposed to be in your chair? Huh? Come here. Hey. You want a game or not? You got your own gaming chair. My Malinois got her own gaming chair. Usually can't keep her out of that thing. She hits that thing full speed, spins it around like 6 times when she hits it. So yes, hope that answers question. All right, so one of the reasons is he still, yeah, one of the reasons I'm doing the politics things is because politics is a lot more fun, a lot better trolls, just more fun for me while I get back to, even if I want to sit in front of screens. This is sit in front of screens. I have been housebound for now 4.5 years, and I will tell you right now, it drove me nuts. I was not built to sit still. So this is back in the answering the question phase. Quit that. Oh my God. That dog chews on everything. Okay. We have, see, this is, I've got to get the 4 monitors back in here so I can throw a YouTube up, a Twitch up, have my things to show display, got my freaking thing display, plus have a TV over here for the chat. Oh my gosh, it takes 5 monitors to do this right anymore, or a small group of people that are watching, that are flipping through a bunch of monitors. GunMuse goal, 10 more subs to go. Well, we'd have to get watchers in order to get subs, right? The politics, MC. What's MC? Oh, RNC, DNC, snowflakes, English. We just got somebody else that came into the Twitch. What we got here? My Twitch. You received a reward for Apple TV plus 3 months. Wait a minute. I received a reward? Okay. The One-Armed King, I don't know why it did that. It should have given you 3 months free Apple TV. Not me, I would think. That's stupid. Well, I don't even know what the point. It's like the Chinese don't know shit about social media, but they're in charge of it all. Yeah. I'm trying to turn around and build a rapport with somebody. And isn't blue mean you are an admin? Isn't that what that means? That's what it means on mine, doesn't it? I don't know what's the blue. Cheer to take number 2. I don't know what that means. Man, I just don't know how to work the Twitch. There's guys that are just experts at this Twitch. I just don't know what they're doing. So I don't have the cell phone set up yet. And I was telling you, the Wi-Fi on this motherboard's not working, and I needed the Wi-Fi because I wanted to save the PCI slot because we run a 1080p capture card to capture games from another PC, and just not working. And I got this MSI Meg on special 2 months ago, and I loved it so much. I went to go buy one today to replace the motherboard that's not working right. And oh my God, it was even on sale. It was 2.5 times the price of my other motherboard that I bought, the same Meg that I bought just 2 months ago. I paid $189 for it 2 months ago, and on sale today, half off, $389. I don't know how I got it for $189, but I did, and I was quite frankly, now that I've used it, I would highly endorse it. I always like the MSI stuff, with exception to some of the video cards. I've got a 7900 XTX coming. Not that there's anything wrong with the 4060 that I've got in this PC. I'm doing the 4060 right now, right? I got all kinds of stuff going. I got 4K cameras feeding into it. We're streaming up to it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this 4060. It's a $300 card, and it works flawlessly. I'm pushing it to the gills. So we're going to go over a budget build PC, because while I think Trump is going to help the economy out, people are going to have more money. In order to overcome how far in the hole many people have gotten, but without making them go insane because they were housebound like me, I'm going to encourage PC games. They're a lot cheaper. There's a lot better communities around the PC games. You can keep doing phone games all you want, but the phone games are direct tie to China, and they just shovel money from your wallet straight into China. And you keep saying you don't buy anything. I don't spend anything. I'm a free player. And I know that to be a lie, because, like I said, I partnered with Huawei. I know what the average spend of a gamer, and it is about $45 a week, which is what I used to encourage people to do. Long before I was a partner with Huawei, I said, hey, you're going to spend $40 at the movie per week. Why not? You can spend $45 at a game and get a lot more entertainment out of your phone. Nowadays, I would say go ahead and let's plop down the credit card, and we're going to build a $1,400 PC that you can do anything and everything with, and including all the phone games, because nowadays you can do that with the the Google has its own emulator for the PC, so you can play all these games on your PC, and you get a lot of everybody goes, all the hackers run scripts, right? You farm for free, you do this thing, you got auto clicker that's turned around, because the search and find for food is in the same place, right, on the screen. So you can set up a free auto clicker to just make your mouse go to the same spot, once every hour and a half, and reset your farmers. You don't even have to buy a bot. You can be the bot now. It's not complicated, and nowadays with PC emulators, where it emulates multiple PCs, one mouse can move 5 PCs. Same thing, and it's just, you can set up 5 PCs inside one PC. And you can build your own little personal bot farms on them things. So that's going to ruin the phone games, right? Anybody that's still doing this is going to be at a huge disadvantage. From a little political thing I'm going to add in, and the things, I have this thing labeled for politics. So I get this letter. All right, a little backstory. My primary care submitted me for a $2,200 program to cover incidental costs and stuff, because there's things I can't do. I can't mow my lawn. I got to hire somebody to mow my lawn, or I get a $400 ticket. And then I've already gone in front of the judge and said, could you please tell me where there's a lawn care service in town? And she says, well, people are dragging mowers down the street every day. I said, so you're encouraging me to break federal law by hiring an illegal to mow my lawn to avoid getting a ticket in town? I said, you can't do that, Honor. You just instructed me to break the law. Yeah, I said, do you want to go one court higher? Nope. I don't get those tickets no more. But I got turned down because I had diabetes. Well, they have diabetes listed as one of my disabilities because I go through these pain cycles, really rough pain cycles, and the we've proven now. I now got a nurse in a home, and that's what this paper is about. Is the nurse in my home. She monitors me getting loopy and everything else, and we've tracked the fact that I don't eat, and my blood sugar goes shooting through the roof anyway. And it's all related to whether or not I remember to take my pain pills, which I hate to take my pain pills. I'm immune to a lot of these pain pills. They have a lessened effect on me. I'm genetically. Come to find out, and I just found this out this week. I didn't know, but it's the Indian blood in me. Feathers, not dots. That my grandmother and and she was a tough old ass bird, man. I'm telling they cut out 3/4 of her liver and she lived another 15 years. But same thing with my dad. The Indian blood within him. And you're immune to some, and that's where the genetic immunity is coming from. It's also where the pain tolerance comes from, and we're also genetically immune to a lot of stresses. We don't stress. We don't sweat the little shit. Which is what makes me good for gaming and stuff like that. I don't get all hyped up and start screaming and yelling at people to things. I scream and yell at people when they do stupid shit. Like, say I'm gonna vote for fucking Kamala. Oh man, I'll scream at you. I'll verbally bitch slap you from one end of the planet to the other. There's that. Oh, I don't want to switch my VPN while I'm in the middle of this. I have no clue what that would do to my stream. I'm pretty sure it would break it. Okay. What am I looking for? Oh, I wanted to go looking for a topic. I'm only following 3 people, which is weird. I got 15 alerts. Holy crap. You know what? I'll put that up. So I got Pepper sitting here. Let me show you my Pepper. I'm going to show you my Pepper picture. Because my Pepper picture has gotten like this awesome response. Alright. There's my Pepper dog. And these were right next to each other. Right. I had her looking down at her ball. And then I got the other picture. And then I turned around and said, what is the FDA approved number of balls to be eaten per week? Because this dog goes through about 9 balls. And we don't have to sweep up any rubber stuff. I don't know where it's going. It's somewhere in the poop. It gets processed one way or another. Yeah. This is all the people liking my freaking Pepper picture. Oh. Hell, this has been retweeted a bunch. And 5 quote. What the hell? 5 people talking to me? Yeah. There was pictures of Pepper when she was a cutie little puppy. She's a cute little puppy. And then here she is at full 75 pounds doing, she has to. It was adorable when she kissed your ear when she was a cute little puppy. Not so adorable anymore. It's more of a sexual assault. The unwanted advances. She's a big dog. Yeah. hold on. Did I do that? Alerts? Nope. We're going to go to Discover. Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go over to x.com, where I am now verified. Matt Wallace, Elon Musk, Tucker Carlson. Is that Tucker Carlson or Tucker Carl? You know, I don't know. Messages, LinkedIn, home. I got one subscription in here to the general, and I don't know how to look it up on the PC. Oh, okay. So, guys, I want you to listen when you're hearing on the TV to the Kamala rallies. Close your eyes and listen to the cheers, because they are inputting crowd cheers into the actual crowd cheering. She gets about 1,500 people. They make it sound like a stadium cheered all at once. And if you listen, it's the same sine wave of voices that's louder than anything else. And Tim got him caught the other day because I thought I was hearing it, and then Tim did it. He's like, "And where's all my Minnesotans at?" And it went from to I was like, "Oh, all the people from your state are all the way so far in the back of the microphone. You're in Minnesota, but apparently no one in Minnesota got a front row seat to the Minnesota rally. They were so far from the microphone you couldn't hear squat." That's what queued me up on it. I'd heard rumor that they were in real time AIing more crowd to the Kamala things. You can't prove that one way or another. They're going to lie about whether or not they do. And since they all come off one feed, it's going to be the campaign doing it, right? The campaign's going to set up a single feed. It's going to tell everybody else plug into it. And they may have somebody that's turning around and doing that. I don't know. But I do know that the crowd sound, that was some BS. There was some BS in the sound portion. What can you possibly do about that? And I don't mention it to be rude or cruel to Kamala. She does that to herself all the frickin' time. The fact of the matter is, I just don't want you thinking she's going to win. The path to win for her right now is she has to win all but one of the states that's open. Trump only needs to win Pennsylvania, and he's done. And it's looking like he's going to win Pennsylvania. He got shot in the damn state, for God's sakes. And Kamala just screwed over and insulted the governor of that state. Do you think that guy is going to cheat for her? Because if Kamala goes down in flames this election, the governor of Pennsylvania is the default choice for the next president on the Democratic ticket in 2028. Hands down. He was a good choice. She should have picked him. Instead, she picked, Timmy there that, wants to make sure every young little boy has a tampon in the boys' room. Who turned around and made his state a sanctuary state for sex changes of minors without parental permission, a.k.a. also known as kidnapping and molesting a minor at a federal level. That's what that is. You cannot just decide as a state, I'm going to let a child run here and I'm going to let a doctor mutilate and touch their sex organs. You take a child across state lines and you touch their sex organs, and I don't care if you call it a medical procedure or not, you have just committed a crime. Otherwise, there's some very scummy truck drivers out there that'd be getting away with murder just by saying I crossed the state line. But the fact of the matter is, the federal law on kidnapping, you cross state lines, it becomes a federal crime immediately. So this is happening a lot on a lot of topics where the Democrats are just granting themselves the power to grant themselves the power. They're ignoring the fact they don't even have the power to even hold a discussion on the topic. You can't vote that law in. You can say you did. And I got to wonder what the hell is going on in Minnesota that they got. You know what? Let's look that up. How many senators? What's their house look like? Minnesota can't just leave. Don't. That was me. That was me. House number. House of Representatives. There we go. Members. There we go. That's what I want to know. I want to know how many members are in their house. All right, I'm going to put this up on the screen for you. Okay, so that's that is. Look at the number of members of their House and Senate. And they got a majority vote so that he as governor could pass that law? Minnesota needs to do a little house cleaning. Or I would say every one of these people that voted for this should be charged with a federal crime by Donald Trump. You cannot entice a child across state lines to touch their sexual organs. I don't care how creepy you think and justified you think you are. And you damn sure can't try to legalize a federal crime by saying yes to a state crime. You think I'm wrong? All you people will go, oh my God, they made weed legal in New Mexico. I live in New Mexico. Guess what they do on the highways over here? If you get pulled over, you got weed in your car, and you're moving it from one weed store to another. They seize your car, they seize your money, they seize everything. The weed stores here are very upset that because we have a border patrol which looks inside cars to see if you're hiding a bunch of illegals inside your car, and they see weed, you're going to jail. All hundreds of thousands of dollars of your product that you think is legal in the state, it's not legal. It's still a federal crime. Same thing applies to sex trafficking, right? You cannot turn around and make a law in a state that says, hey, we're going to entice people across state lines and we're going to touch their sex organs. We're going to cut them off. They're now discussing about the number of women bodybuilders who were told, hey, you got this really nice definition, everything's cut, and just take a little bit of testosterone to get some muscle bulk in you. That you can't go back. Once you've had that testosterone injection, you're done. Your body starts to change immediately on the first injection. A woman was not designed to be injected with testosterone, even if it's for competition. The women thought, I'll stop taking it or I'll take some estrogen to counteract it when I'm done. No, you don't revert back. It doesn't work that way. Testosterone is a very, very, very powerful drug. You can't even just randomly inject more testosterone into a man and not expect a somewhat negative result. So there's that. All right, let me get that back off screen. I got to clean this up. This is a mess. We'll work on that. The notifications. Recent posts from General Mike Flynn. Let's go look at Mike Flynn. Mike Flynn. This was an interesting post. Richard M. Nixon resigned the presidency 50 years ago today. Nixon was removed in a silent coup, misspelled coup, by the same people who killed JFK, tried to assassinate Reagan, installed Obama, and impeached and tried to assassinate Trump. StoneZone.com. Oh, let's go look at StoneZone. StoneZone. How the CIA orchestrated Richard Nixon's downfall. Well, Richard Nixon did get busted for doing what campaigns had done to themselves, like a frat house back and forth. They'd break into each other's headquarters and steal shit every election cycle. They'd done it at, like, because there are a bunch of frat boys, right? There's a bunch of college kids running these damn campaigns back then. Still are today. And so they did frat boy stuff. And that's, well, he broke in and he stole, but that's what they did. Hillary Clinton tried to defend him, right? Or was she on the, no, Hillary Clinton wound up being one of the people who was on the legal aid to the prosecution of Nixon. Now I don't know I don't know which side my memory's on that one. I can't remember. I can't remember. But Hillary Clinton was involved in the Richard Nixon prosecution. I can't remember the defense or. Yes, she was involved in prosecuting Nixon, and she worked for, oh my gosh, Goldwater campaign. I'm gonna have to read this article. This is I'm on a thing called StoneZone.com. You want to read into the conspiracy stuff. Of course, my boy, freaking Rochambeau is not here. He's supposed to be helping me with conspiracy stuff. I need to send him this thing. Yeah. He's the one that kept saying, man, you need to do podcasts. You need to do podcasts. And he hadn't been on during a single thing I've done yet. It's all there is to it. So we're going to do a lot of Steam game stuff because we're going to take advantage of Steam. And then when we do the PCs, we're also going to take advantage of Epic Games. Because Epic Games will give out one of their games for free quite often. I think every month you can get a really nice game for free. Yeah. Minnesota, I'm very disappointed in your house. You need to clean your house up. Well, now that we see how scumbaggy your governor is, we've got to clean your house up. Just all there is to it. You start looking at a map of where the leftists are, and they're clearing a path from Mexico straight to Canada, making sure that nothing can stop them from transporting back and forth and then spreading from the center, right? We're going to grow the middle class from the middle out. Somebody said, who was that old man that said that? Was that Biden? Maybe he meant geographically, because that's what it looks like is being taken over geographically, is the middle. And then once you just get all the people you want in the middle and control that, you can just take over the country from two directions. You're fighting a two-front war, which is very hard to fight, especially when you're not set up to fight a war internally like that anymore. So it won't be east versus west, or North versus South. It'll be the entire country against the middle. And the middle doesn't sound bad, does it? You never know if I said the middle that I meant deadbeat commie bastards. The middle. There's nothing middle about the middle. Alright. Off that frickin' rant. I don't see anybody saying anything triggered now. I started with this. There's a bunch of triggered people. Groups. What are my groups saying? Fire Chris Lactivia now. I don't know who that is. The Trump campaign must be saved from itself. Chris Lactiva. I don't know who that is. Chris Lactiva is not as loyal as us. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he did. Yeah. Don't know who you are. Don't know what he is. Oh, everybody's going after him. 50 goes a day. Rich. Oh, we're into this stuff. Man, there's a bunch of people read these conspiracy sites. Screen scene. Let me go. History is overrated. The flag is too outdated. Love it. Yep. Oh, we're back to this Chris Lactivia. Oh, man, we're spamming this. All right, we're going to have to go down to Chris Lactivia. Nipples protruding his blue shirt before Congress. Very, very disrespectful. Oh. 12 silly things that adults tend to waste their money on. Guns of Glory was one of them. That should be the top 12, right? Not to ask for anything, but simply say thank you. Joe's dirty tricks. We don't need to be going down that rabbit hole either. Illuminati Volume 1, the Bilderberg Group. Oh, man. So, we're going to have to go here. And then, where's the save for later button? Two. Settings. Stable volume. Ambient noise. Subtitles. Excuse me. Didn't there used to be a watch it later button? Maybe. Okay. Ambient mode, annotation, subtitles, playback, speed, quality, autoplay 1080p. Yes, thank you. The Wi-Fi's. What would you subscribe to them, I guess? Yeah, come back to them later. Okay. What we got up here? It's late at night. What is it? Almost 1 in the morning here. I don't need to know about the Illuminati. I'm pretty in depth with this stuff. True Social, Illuminati. Let's get out of this mess. Bilderberg Group. Man, we're giving away free Trump fist pump coins, gold ones. Well, that'd be about $3,000. So that makes you want to click, right? Needs to review the security of your connection before proceeding. See, it's a freaking fake head fake. Close that. Yeah, there's some problems in True Social with some security issues. Yeah, they're letting just about anybody buy an ad. That happens with every platform when they go public. So that's growing pains. They're going to find out you got to throw some money away. I learned that 25 years ago. You got to tell people no. the anything but politics. You're on True Social and you have a group called Anything But Politics, and what they spend most of the time doing is complaining because somebody posted a political meme. Anything but politics means anything but Trump. You could have Trump falling down flat on his face and be, hey, how dare you post that political meme? It's, you know, oh, for veterans things, you want talk about Tampon Timmy out of Minnesota. You know he's getting accused of being stolen valor, and I can tell you that a lot of people, including my wife, she knows they're going to have to deploy next year, and she's going to retire because she doesn't want to deploy again next year. And I say again, my wife's done 6 combat tours. So you're not going to turn around and say, oh my God, if she runs for political office later. Thanks. But yeah, that guy was in the National Guard. He was command sergeant. And I would look, everybody's not looking at what was his position that he got out of the previous deployment. Because the Guard unit should have deployed in the 90s and again in the early 2000, right in 2003, because it's an artillery unit. There's not a lot of them. He should have had some spammed back-to-back deployments, and he never deployed. The one that he did last is not the last of it. There's that Tampon Timmy. It's going to go deeper. They're gonna rebuke him at the convention. They're going to say no. You got to vote for both. So they may have worked out a deal for Kamala because she's got control of purse strings of $100 million. And oh my God, do I have a cramp? My top 3 shit guns. Oh, my top 3 guns, guns for when the shit hits the fan. It's a rumble. I need to be doing the rumble thing too. Little camera magic there. That's a good looking dog though. Like Susan Wills and Chris Alexia, who don't even believe the election was stolen in 2020. Well, the saying things like that in public now kind of gets you thrown in jail as part of a conspiracy. They didn't just charge Trump, they charged 45 other people who were filing legal briefs on his behalf, for daring to challenge an election result as per his right as a U.S. citizen. Damn sure his responsibility. I'm not, oh man, something's clickbait. Ow. Ooh. Man, I'm spasming bad. Chair freaking hates me. There's no guarantee to free speech on my miss. Yeah, that's the big thing about Tampon Timmy is he doesn't even believe free speech exists. It's like, no, 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 no. If you don't like something I say, then I can suppress your speech. You don't have a First Amendment right. That's not true. Yeah. You gotta watch old Tampon Timmy. He is like the communist of the communist kind. The and he wants you to believe that he's a freaking special forces warrior. When your own battalion accused you of stolen valor, you've really fucked up. You know, the last time that happened, oh my God, that guy threw his medals that he got in Vietnam over the White House fence, supposedly. No proof that he did it. The the okay. The gun guys, man. There's that hiccup in there, and I've dealt with it as being a gun. I own 3 gun stores, and the oh, you're not gonna pry it from my cold dead hands. I'm like, no, they're gonna knock on the door and ask politely, can I have your guns or can I drag you to the car? Nobody wants to be first person sitting in the jail because they think they're gonna be the only person sitting in the jail. Once there's 10 or 12 people sitting in there with you, then everybody's very proud that they didn't do it willingly. Like how they collect that stuff is going to be what keeps people from being part of a group. You know, that's how you tear down a herd. You separate. You know, it's not a matter of separating a week. You just gotta really pull down somebody that doesn't want to be the guy that's not running in the middle of the herd. You get him, the one on the edge, and you just pull him down. No one's going to stop to pick him up. You know, if a lion runs in the middle of 100 gazelles, those gazelles could kill that lion. They just have to have it in their nature to kill, and it's not. All right, I gotta quit just because my leg is not going to give me any relief. Over 7 million immigrants have entered the U.S. under Biden. U.S. military has 1.4 million soldiers. Majority of illegal immigrants are ages 18 to 24. That's 4 times the military size. I get the thinking of the math on that. As a military person, your math doesn't scare me. Just saying, I'm one of those guys. If you got 12 correct answers in this quiz, you had an IQ above 140. We're not playing that game. I've done that game many times. I do it on film right now, and I'm going to get like a 12. Classic Doctrines Underground. You know, I got a new pistol. I got my new pistol today. I got an HKVP 9. It's going to be open carry. I should have sent in my paperwork on concealed carry a long time ago. Just because the 7-day waiting period pissed me off. So I went and filled out my paperwork today to do my background check, and then I got to wait 7 days. For what? You know, apparently, if you don't have a concealed carry don't have a concealed carry permit, well then, we don't know that you need a cooling down period. Or if you did go to a concealed carry class, you can't be so mad you're buying a gun, or or basically the understanding is if you have a concealed carry permit, you already own at least one gun. Maybe that's what they're thinking. This is about gun registration, this waiting period. It has got nothing to do with safety to the public. This is about making sure there's time. I mean, the questions on the form now are, do you own other guns? Well, that's none of your fucking business. Just do the background check. Have I murdered and stuffed a body in the rose garden? Where's that question? Maybe. But the cat fucking deserved it, right? I better say something that's joking there before somebody comes knocking on my door, right? Rescued is my favorite breed. I did, guys. Do you know about this? The circle search on your phone. I took a picture of my dog. You hold the home button down, and you circle him with your other finger while you're holding the home button down. Let go, and Google will search visually for what you circled, whether it be a person, a dog breed, a cat breed, whatever. Pair of shoes. Maybe they should go after Big Bang Theory's Penny, who thought that up. It finds the right pair of shoes. But I did it to my little rescued dog. His name's Jake. Jake, we just considered was a mutt, 100% pure good boy. But he turned out to be a very rare breed of dog. I mean, it was like the spitting image of him. He's just a breed I never heard of before. And I haven't done a gene test. I don't know if he's 100% pure. But they described him, and it's him to a T. It takes about 3 days for somebody to be able to pet the dog. He's you can't buy his love. You have to earn it. He worries about me. Man, Cory Bush did blow her frickin' stack after losing her primary, did she not? Capricorn. I've been meaning to watch Caprica. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to drop the chat. Where's the chat? Chat box. Drop it. Nope. Wow, I don't know what I clicked. But, wasn't good. Something else went away. But it's camouflaged. That's a ugly looking gun. Marine versus moron. Yeah. That's a good question right now. Who is running the country? Who is? It is not Joe Biden. Joe Biden's calendar doesn't have anything on it but maybe a bake sale for the it's just there's nothing there. Which is apt because there's nothing there with Joe Biden. What we got here? It is not just another bullet. Through the years, Parker Productions. Parker was a big game bullet. Very expensive big game bullet. Bullet making very seriously. Yes, they did. It's our goal to produce the best projectiles we possibly can, all the while tailoring the bullets to specific velocities. That is an important thing. It's very, very stabilized math. You know, everybody likes to pump up the velocity on their rifle by putting more powder in when they reload, and they do not realize they can go beyond the terminal velocity of the bullet that they're shooting, and so they make the gun even more unstable. Intended use in various states, rules, regulations. There is no escaping the technical and mechanical side of the bullet making process. Good bullets require precision manufacturing. I know this. I own bullet manufacturing equipment. And not just the little subtle stuff. I own robots. It's not just another bullet. It is something someone may depend on. Make that memory of a lifetime. Yeah, like I said, they make a premium hunting bullet. I would bet you these 402 grain 225 hollow base. I'll bet you they're like $5 a bullet. And that's just a bullet. That ain't even the case. I bet it's like $9 to pop that round off. I've never shot a 402. It's one of the big guns I hadn't shot. I've shot things bigger, and I've shot things that are in that African game category. There's a lot of weird calibers in that African game category. I've shot about a lot of different ones. This is stuff where the bullets tend to rainbow anyway. You know, like a 402, I'll bet you is commonly in side-by-side rifles. You know, where one barrel shoots high, one barrel shoots low. I've done that once or twice. I didn't care for it. Trending. And there's that. Truce. Any alerts? Nope. All alerts are people like my puppy. Is she even in here? She is. She's all the way back there on the bed. Okay. Well, the one Twitch user who stuck with me, I appreciate it. I can't believe that one Arm King ran off after I gave him a subscriber. But what are you gonna do? It's Thursday, isn't it? It's not Friday. I will set up for a better stream tomorrow. People can stay up all night and stuff. I'll sleep in tomorrow. See what I'm gonna do. I gotta get up at what time? I am gaming tomorrow at 8 a.m. I will be gaming tomorrow at 8 a.m. just to see what my new server is like.